Hey there, it's Pete here. Today we're going to be working on the 4Runner again. Going to go ahead and get the Westcott Designs roof rack on there and really get this thing tricked out and have the room to put on the solar shower and the awning and other fun accoutrements that Mia wants on there. So come on, check this out. So this thing's pretty big, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and build it. I'm going to move some stuff around so we have space to build it here in the shop because it's a little chilly outside and the weather sucks. So we're going to do it in here. Voila! Look at all that room. Says this thing's made in America. Come on. Okay, there's all kinds of stuff in this box. All kinds of stuff in here. Hardware package. Alright, so far we see no instrucciones in the kit, so we're going to have to look and see if we can't find some instructions for this. There were no installation instructions on Westcott Designs' website, but they do have a good video on YouTube on how to install this thing. It's pretty basic and straightforward, and I will leave a link to that down in the description below.
I buy it and then I say, hey honey, will you build this for me? I guess.
When you start this thing, you're going to want to start with the visor, and you want to connect it to both sides, and that's going to give your arms some stability. And then you're going to connect all of the crossbars except for the first one and the last one. You want to make sure that you put the last one facing down and not in the same direction as the other ones. And the first one in there, you want to leave that out until you get it put up on the car. Also, make sure you have an American set of Allen wrenches because this is an American-made product. Alright, now we get the rack all together. We need to go get some sealant to mount this to the roof and make sure nothing leaks. Alright, step 3000. Using a large flathead screwdriver, untying the plastic back on the caps here. And it's either not going back on the car, so that's what I was doing.
Yes.
Stick it in. Using a 14mm socket, you want to go ahead and remove the bolts on here, and you want to take them loose evenly, going back and forth between the two, and be careful not to push down the bracket that's on the inside of the roof. That would lead to some problems where you're going to have to remove the inner lining and have all kinds of fun that you don't want to have. So be careful when you're removing these screws.
Spray some cleaner down in there.
You want to be sure to clean out any debris and dirt that's getting down in there over the years. You want to get a good seal when you're putting down your RTV sealant so that it will keep everything nice and dry when it rains. You don't have any leaks coming in through the holes in the roof.
Getting that silicone sealant in there, right, babe?
And this next part's going to be the hardest part because you're going to have to help me lift this thing up onto the roof.
Okay, we're gonna have to open up the two front doors so that way I can stand up on the running board on my side and give me some stability to step up on that running board and use the door as a brace. Okay, let me get up in the middle and see if I can do it.
Not gonna lie, I was super intimidated with putting this on the roof, trying to get everything lined up, not knocking the spacers over, and trying to get all 4 holes lined up. But somehow it worked out really well, and we were able to set it down there pretty much on the first try, minus a few finger pinches.
Ow, ow.
Now that I've got everything in place, I'm going to go ahead and put all the bolts back in. And now I'm going to wear my arm out turning this little Allen head 14,000 times, snugging up everything, because I've left everything just a little bit loose to make sure it would sit in place and line up before we got it on the roof. And now I'm going back and turning 15,000 screws, and my arm was sore for 2 weeks after this.
Yeah.
And now to put on the finishing touch with the bottle opener.
Stop scratching the roof.
Touching and scratching.
Alright, so here is the finished view of the Westcott Designs slim, low-profile roof rack on top of the 4Runner. Looks pretty awesome.
Alright, so the rain is putting it into the project here, but we were able to get the roof rack installed. Looks pretty good from here. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video as much as the last, if not more. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, eat a donut, and stay rad.